Alright, there we go. We're live. Let's get started.
Excuse me, does anyone know
Another day. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Rid of some yoga. Especially I want to get this one. It'll be a while, but fun of it, right? A weight definition.
How you doing? All right.
Let's start over to Storybook. I find more inkies things, so I finally took them off. Oh, I actually slept reasonably well, which is rare for me. I'm still groggy because I just woke up, but it's alright. Nearly at that 800 or 2800 mark. It's a hard one to tick off, but once you do, you're such a relief. I'm just going to quickly check in here.
There's something so peaceful about the
Yeah. Don't be picky, please. Alright. Look what you need instead of just. So I just pick them up. Yeah. This looks clean.
Could I talk to you?
No. Alright, we'll retreat down Wally. Good, good. Yeah. Luke. Cool. That's they'll all be night shards a bit. Yeah, all night shards. God damn it. I'm not that lucky. Alright. Alright. Awesome. How's everyone anyway? No one in chat, but just a general You are listening to this. How are you? Doing good. And you could probably say like, no, I'm not doing actually good at all. And I'd be like, oh, that's good. Well, if you're doing crap, I hope it gets better for you. But if you're doing well, fuck you. Be miserable like the rest of us. I need to figure out a way to control my heater from my Stream Deck. But I've looked into it, and the smart plug that I have isn't compatible. I don't know what it is. I watched Clarkson's farm the other day, and he had a Stream Deck on his computer table. Quite funny. Couldn't imagine Jeremy Clarkson using a Stream Deck, but there you go. Alright. Don't know what I'm gonna do today. Probably have I have an area to finish off tonight. I have to get like a machine. I think. I actually don't remember. I should check that. Oh yeah, I was trying to get a vacuum, wasn't I? Probably should finish that. Once I get a full like chest of pumpkins, I probably will sell them. I'm just going to cycle until I have enough gold. Not need it. Gonna call up. After this, we'll go hunt down Wally, eh? Do the daily. Get my spreadsheet out. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I needed the vacuum for elemental. And then technically it'll be for incredibles as well. Anyway, where is Wally? It's always inside around this time. One. Two. 4. 5. Alright. Start giving them. No, I don't want to go inside. Start handing these out. Pretty sure I can give one to Polly too. Oh no, it doesn't want to do that. Okay.
You know, I really like the folks around here.
Funny because his voice reminds me now of the Righteous Gemstones. Just watching that. Good show. It's annoying because you kind of hate the characters and you want the worst of them, but it's a good show that me and my partner have been watching together. Alright, that's all done. Where's Whoppy? Fix of Sadness was actually who we actually need to talk to. There we go. All done. Now we're gonna grind out the last of the Dreamlight that I need. That good show up. Always good to make sure you have the right critters around you. Even though they don't give me mist, it's still good to get the other stuff. You may need up something you need to make, especially for the radiators. around about 15,000. That's helpful. I'll end up doing another mist grind later today, but oop, don't want to. Trying to make it effort to smash these things now when I see this particular Oasis glass. Over. Surprised that the time bending guys don't pick up those. There's not a lot the time bending critters can be used for. You'd think every time bending thing that you kind of like just find, they'll be able to pick up, but for some reason they don't. Not really too much harm in doing it. Yeah, you may get a bonus as well, but those time bending gift thingies, so rare as it is, wrong with a little bit extra. Give them too much of an advantage. You could make the argument that like there's no need for more of it. I think you can like dismantle them, use them, could be useful. And it's one of the buggers of them kind of one and doneing the expansion stuff and not coming back and re-adding stuff. So cool if they did. You can imagine like some people are going, oh, I don't really care about the myth stuff, or I don't really care about Wish Blossom, or I don't really care about Storybook. They add little things here and there to make those areas better, and people will be more likely to buy them or also revisit them. I think opening them up to multiplayer would be massive. Really draw a lot of people in. Because a lot of the time, people probably neglect their expansion pack areas just because, like, if mates can't come over. It's not a huge driver, but just knowing people can pop around and just check it out is pretty cool. Well, they need to figure out a way for people to be able to visit all their valleys all at once. Be able to check out everything without the player needing to go with them. I don't think that's ever possible, but cool. Finally. Yay. Right, is this gonna be it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, well... table. We should have some mist left over. Perfect. That finishes off the area. I keep close to that. Alright. That my spreadsheet. You doing your spreadsheet? Done. And then we can find that. So what we'll do after a break, we'll roll the dice again and we'll see what we're going to work on today. Unless anyone pops around and offers a different suggestion. Get a schedule too. That was going to take me a good hour to do. You're not going to give me a bonus? Yeah. Balls. Where's my lanterns? Lanterns are typically easier to see there. Table. Helpful as well. Should when someone from the dream team needs something. I think Teresa asked for some ores before and I just picked them off the table and sent it to her. Great. They're useful. Really need to get on. There. Funny enough, near the car. One. And that's one. The other junk. No requests. I'll just leave it in the way. Alright, let's look at the shop. Things from the shop. Alright, anyway. Shop. Shop. Ooh, we got Star Command. Gonna have to get that, because that's gonna be in the Toy Story area. Not get that. Or level that with the Winnie the Pooh stuff. But that. Ooh. That feels like something we should get there. So we're going to do the Toy Story. The Toy Story area is on the list. It's not going to be part of the dice rolls yet, but it still needs to be done, so all this will be good for it. I've got everything else. Any landmarks. I think it's like Dreamlight Valley on it. I mean, that'd be good to put down. But I don't with that many moonstones. Under the Sea music. That would be good for the Little Mermaid location. I pay to get that. We haven't done that one yet. Pretty sure. I mean, that looks good, but I don't think it's worth that much. It definitely make you second guess buying stuff with so high prices. That, considering getting, I might get that later. We'll see how I feel. So we'll just get that. We'll get the 50. We'll knock off the 50. So you can roundabout get about a minimum 350 a week by just doing your dream snaps, doing the bare minimum for dream snaps, and then doing the voting here. Which isn't a lot, because I mean, if you want to buy a house skin, you need to do that for 10 a week. Which is like a whole freaking update cycle. Oh. Alright, what we'll do is we'll roll the dice before my break time instead of after, and we'll work out what we're doing. I'm going to do a dummy roll here. That was a 3, so that would have got me to work on the Little Mermaid. Funny enough. Should have probably kept that roll, but... Find out some of this while I wait. Definitely one of those days I'm just like, how you bother me.
Now this is a great day to play outside.
plasma radiant. Depends on the area that we need. Oh. Alright, so it's 6:59 for me. I'm gonna roll the dice and see what we're working on today. Got a good amount of mists as well, so we might have enough mist for whatever we need to grind out. Dump this. Hi, Spy! Hi, for 9 degrees in Auckland. What's the temperature here in Wellington? Service. 7 degrees here. 6.7. Feels like 0 degrees apparently. So you guys have got it easy. Got it easy compared to us Wellingtonians. How cold is it in that down south? Christchurch it's 5 degrees. So is it raining? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Raining indeed. Alright, so let's switch over to Smell links. Ooh. There it pops up. Cool. And I'll blow this up a little bit. Cut off too much. Right, there you go. there you go. These are the ones we so number 1, Beauty and the Beast. Number 2, Snow White. 3, Little Mermaid. 4, The Aristocats. 5, Bambi. 6, Robin Hood. 7, Fantasia. 8, The Emperor's New Groove. 9, Enchanto. 10, Moana. 11, Big Hero 6. 12, Tangled. 13, Zootopia. 14, The Wish Blossom Ranch Main Center. 15, The Wish Blossom Ranch Theme Park. 16, Incredibles. 17, Cars. 18, Coco. 19, Bugs Life. And 20, Seeing Red. So this is the one we're going to be working on. Forecast reads that should stop around 3ish today. Just one of those days. Alright, let's see what we're going to get. 13, Zootopia. Haven't got many Zootopia things, but that looks like what we're going to be working on after break. Should be actually quite an easy one. Alright, so I'm just going to go quickly get my coffee. Actually, no, I'll switch over my shirt. Oh, today's a shirt day. If I can switch over to my shirt. Good day. I'm going out for payday. I also have to go to the chemist warehouse and get your prescription. I don't like the chemist warehouse. Feels too corporate for me. I always go to the local pharmacy down the road. My partner thinks I should go to the chemist warehouse after my transplant because they do give a way of like combining all your meds together and doing all that. But you're lucky it's payday. I get paid every fortnight, so mine's next week. Alright. Joys of being a government employee. Everyone gets paid exactly at the same time. I think even the cops, like the police, are on like the same pay cycle. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I go get them all at once. Yeah. It's probably what I should do. Oh, it's a tangle. You don't have one in your suburb. It moved. We've got one down the road. Oh, not really down the road. It's more like in the suburb, quite next over. Where's the awkward position? I love Velcro. Sometimes it's very annoying. That was. There's like 2 slots for it on the shirt. There's the back slot and the. Oh no, that's the drive line. I don't want to pull the drive. There we go. This one's always the harder one. Awkward position. Oh, thank you, Sierra Solomon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Even though you're probably going to sell me something because typically ones that follow me without speaking end up trying to sell me something. And then I try and pull out the sob story to make them feel bad. Anyway. I'm just as confused as you. What? Yeah, it happens all the time. A lot of the time they follow and then they try and sell you something. But I don't know, it could be a legit person who doesn't like talking and kind of likes lurking instead. And there's nothing wrong with that. I always hold out hope for those people. But either way, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to get my meds and a coffee. Back soon. There we go, I'm back. Yep. Problem is this place doesn't retain heat very well. Alright. So let's work out what we need to do. So I think the first step is... I can't remember where I put it. I think it's some pixies. See what we've got to work with. There's not a lot for Zootopia at the moment. So this is going to be a very kind of small build. Get rid of these on here. Oh, there you go, take that off. Wait, how many do I have to get rid of now? 3k. Damn. Well, best way to start is by starting. Well, Sierra Solomon, if you want to talk, you're more than welcome to. I don't bite, but if you don't and you just enjoy listening, I'm happy that you see me as someone worthy of being told. And just so you know, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays my time, New Zealand time. Basically, same time every week. And I've been doing that since the Lion King update. Or, not Lion King, the Scar update. I'm doing this Scar update right at the beginning. Oh, here we go. This is the Zootopia place I set aside. Alright, so what we're going to do... We're probably going to quickly go to Scrooge's and just make sure we got everything for Zootopia. Don't have a lot here, so we're kind of going to be padding this out a tad. Got that. Yeah, so we've got the vacuum. Could just make a big old maze or something at the end. Got some of that. Alright, I'm gonna need more. Go check out Scrooge's shop. Alright, you're back now eating Whippets and toast with coffee. Wait. What, the cereal? Or like Whippets on the toast? Because there's many ways I could judge you here. Oh shit. Watch over that. Boardroom. Oh, there's Merlin. Not worth drama. Separate. Alright, good. So I was gonna say, if you're eating like just raw, unmilked Weet-Bix and toast, I don't know how I would react to that. That would be something that I would need to process.
I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
Alright. Let's find Zootopia. What have we got? Alright. Well, we're gonna have to have at least one of those in the section. Need a bunch of them. Actually, those should be on the outside, shouldn't they? There's the outside kind of border, and then these ones used inside. Alright, what? There's really not a lot, is there? Okay. Alright. Gonna be an easy build. Oh, it's got milk, toast with peanut butter and jelly. God, I'm telling my partner the other day that I wanted to get some peanut butter and jelly. It's just like a weird craving. I just really want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I haven't had one for years. Now I want to buy a whole tub of peanut butter and jam just to make it. But you know what's surprising? Growing up, peanut butter and jelly wasn't a big thing over here in New Zealand. I don't recall anyone having it. And then when I had it as an adult, I was like, this is amazing. Why didn't no one bring this up before? Well, I don't want to go to honey. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty small build, but... realize that the ability to turn my music up on my stream. So we definitely will have to have this. Yeah. It'll be a relatively big area, just because they've just got a lot of space. I probably could put a different character here that needs it, but I don't really recall. The character kind of needs more space at the moment. Ah, sure. You'll be fine. I'll just make a big mate. I'm not allowed to have it as a kid because jam was too sugary for your mum's diabetes. Peanut butter was alright, but then PB&J sandwiches became a thing with me and my dad and my brother. Now I don't have them as much as I used to. Only my glucose is low. Why wouldn't you be able to have jam because of your mum's diabetes? That means we're a little bit selfish on your mum's end. I mean, it's not transferable. Like, your mum is not going to absorb the jam just because it's in the house and someone else is eating it. Seems a bit mean, to be honest. Yeah, we'll have 2 entrances, eh? Luckily, it runs out just as... You always like need to start the maze with like a block that you have to go. I actually hated it, but I wasn't allowed. I don't know why. My dad gets it only for me. He doesn't have those sandwiches anymore. He has ham and cheese and mustard sandwiches now with his coffee. Yeah, seems weird for your mum. Just because your mum doesn't like something doesn't mean you should banish your kids from having a experience and letting them decide for themselves. Like my sister told me when I was picking up my nieces to go see Toy Story that she refuses to watch Toy Story because it was my brother-in-law's favorite movie. I'm just like, I don't think I didn't say this because everyone grieves in their own way, yada yada. But I thought, why would the person that you love want you to never watch their favorite film after they die? And he didn't. From my understanding, he didn't say never watch Toy Story again after he passes. She was just like, no, it's his favorite movie, so I'm not going to watch it. It's like, why would... His name's Mark, because I think I've said it a few times. Why would Mark not want you to watch his favorite film? Ever. And clearly she's still struggling with it. Some people just hide in their own guilt or grief for the rest of their lives. Use that to decide how they live their life, which is just a shame because you know the person who passed away would never want that for them. But they use it as an excuse. Moving on is way too hard. Yep. Definitely needs to go. Freaking hiding in your grief is never healthy. If I did a maze, I'll need to sketch it in my book. I'm just kind of making this like the maze up as I go. I don't really have a plan for it. There's not like the problem with Zootopia. There's not a lot I can do with it. Like, this is it. This is all the materials I have. The only goal here is to make sure I use all the pieces at least once. Like this one, I could put a little spot there. I don't know. The ear is way too big than it actually needs to be, but I like it. The idea is that it's supposed to future-proof it, because we don't know what's coming with the update. We've got, based off what the roadmap showed us, we've got at least one update of characters we don't know about after Ralph. So who knows which characters we'll get. If we get Zootopia ones, it'll fit perfectly in here. And then it gives me a good excuse just to remodel it. To save. Remember to block off the start and finishing lines. There's no finishing line. Those are both starting lines, and then the goal is to get to the stall, and that's it. That's all the maze is. It's not a complicated maze. Mainly because I just can't be bothered. That's the main reason. I should block off like that though. That just seems like a dick move to put it like there. You go all the way there. Nah, you have to go all the way back and then up there. I actually like that. We're gonna keep that. And then we'll go. Uh, I'm actually gonna look up something. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna look up Zootopia here and see if there's anything else. Maybe I've missed. Zootopia. All right, so those are all the items currently, all the furniture items that are available for Zootopia, and that's it. There's not actually a lot. So I'm pretty much working with just that. Test run it. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to test run it. Unfortunately, there's not a lot, so we're just gonna go with that. And because of my rule, it's not gonna be very pretty. I may put some trees around. I might put some decoration. But yeah. And then maybe like 2 routes you can go down. And you're seeing this, you're like, oh, I'm nearly there. And then I'm gonna have to I'm gonna run out of the damn things, aren't I? And then like block it off. Yeah, I'm gonna need more hay, which I'm okay with. Go buy some more. Like that. And you're like, oh no, and then you have to like double back and go like that way. Uh, oh, white flush is it? I'll stream my belly to just make things slightly off. Actually, but yeah, see if I can make the rest of it without needing to go back. I'm really pleased. I doing? No, I don't want to favorite that. Oh no, I accidentally favorite it. Oh no. I want to unfavorite it. I didn't mean it. Alright, how about I go? Maybe get rid of that. There we go. Alright, so let's test. And then we'll put a tree in there. I think there's enough room for a tree. See, you can't easily tell now, like, which way you're supposed to be going. Finn's stuck in there, though. Oh no, it's a dead end. That's going to be a dead end too. I mean, you might be able to pick up the fact that it's a dead end. I don't know. Pull it in there. Ah, there we go. Yay! Oh, wait, I could do this. And then just keep drawing them in. And then have a competition of which one can escape. There we go. There we go. There, Maleficent is and Oswald is making kind of progress. Oh no, Merlin's like all the way down there. Because I think if you go to this mode, you can't watch them. Nah, you can't. So there's not really a way to get a bird's eye view on it. I think maybe camera mode you might be able to. Camera mode, yeah, camera mode you might be able to. There you go. Scrambling out of the maze. They kind of got out of it really easily though. Hercules just throwing away the rock. Yeah, looks like they pretty much easily kind of navigated it. Finn's stuck. I think Finn is stuck, yeah. But he easily respawned. Yeah, they all got it out of it pretty easy. That's how if you ever want your like this like this populated and get everyone out of their homes. Just use one of those over and over again, and then they just get so populated and just around. Oh wow. So let's just finish off the area, and then we can mark Zootopia as being done. We won't put path. No point putting. Oh, I mean, you could put path. It could confuse. I don't know. I don't know what looks better, with or without paths. What do you think, Spy? With or without paths? What the path looks like. I need to build more, but that's easy. What do you think? With or without paths? Because we'll do it even on the dead end ones. Yeah, you're gonna make walls. Yeah, I need a little bit more with paths. All right. Well, how about we make it by 2, and so that allows us to make the paths. Okay. Plan. All right, we'll go with that plan because we've got time. We've done it. Kind of finished it a little bit earlier, so we can always tidy it up next week if we run out of time. All right. Let's build some more. And I still can't build that freaking Nightmare Before Christmas path. This one with the sinister brick road with a border. For some reason, I can't build it anymore. I don't know why. Very mean of the game to not allow me to do it. Alright, so let's make it tighter, as you said. So we want to do it by 2, right? Like that. So we want to kind of move all of them forward to match that, which eventually should give us a bit more room to play with. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. So we saved all that room now. I just make it a little bit tighter. Can I? Oh yeah, I can just even tighter like that. I probably need to buy more hay. Ooh. Yeah, I need to buy more hay. Move everything slightly. Now, I don't want to block off this node. I want to keep this node free so I can get to it if I need to. If I need to do it, some kind of grind. Because the thing is, with the horses, you can jump over these hay barrels. Hay bales? Bales. That's the word. Bales. So we want to keep that intact. Alright, we want it as flush as possible. Might need some creativity here. And then that over slightly there. This gap is going to annoy me. Oh, actually, it's fixable. If I move everything across like that. And duplicate that. Yeah. I want to do that. Your suggestions already is like saved a lot of room like that. And then we want this to be a dead end, right? I'll go dead end. doesn't need to be that big. I need like that one. Do I have more of those? Oh no, that's a carrot one. Non-carrot one. That works. Yeah. Make sure we fill in the path as we go. Oh, actually, probably can make that. Oh. Oh, damn it. Do I have... What have I got? Oh, I got that one. Let's make it slightly off. That's like one of those, isn't it? Can't really do that. No, it's alright to have it slightly. Of rocks in the gaps. Maybe. I could do. I kind of just like to use as much. I think this will work. I think this will work. I'll see how it looks and maybe replace some of them with that once it's all done. I think the hardest bit is mapping it out. See, I want to try and make it as flush as possible. Yeah, that's a little bit off. I mean, technically I can move these forward a little bit and get it like more flat on, but I would have to get rid of that corner, and I kind of want to use every item. In order to make that flush, I have to get rid of the, yeah, it doesn't really work. It's alright. It's alright, Dave. Let it go. I forgot how I did this bit. I think I gave 2 options, didn't I? Crap, I should have remembered what I was doing. We've got this bit down here. So we've got this little trap. Oh, okay, that's pretty. And then, yeah. We don't want... Can I move that back a little bit? Yeah, I can. I can do another... Yeah. We don't want any gaps for the NPCs to get out of. That's looking pretty. Looking good. That's still bothering me a little bit. This little strip here, but... I mean, I could just go like that. Because the wall kind of hides it. That. But it still looks a little bit off, doesn't it? I can just do the same there. Yeah, that works. Alright, we'll keep it like that. Alright, so we want two options here. Oh no, slightly. Okay. Hey, Batman or TQ. How you doing, TQ? Sorry, that's alright. I forgive you. I mean, I could just go like that. And hopefully hide problem at the end. I mean, I could have that little gap just to be... Like, if you were smaller, you could fit. I'm just glad to see a new person come back. Granddad nap after your dinner. Fair enough. Food coma is always good. Alright, so... I need more. So I'm going to go quickly buy some more. But we've definitely got a lot more room than we did before, so we might make it a bit more interesting. I need to get more. Coming along pretty well. And then we'll put the NPCs in it and see what happens. I have to get seating as well, because that will draw them in. Alright, this is taking longer than anticipated. There we go. Please don't undo anything. There's always a risk of this game, is that when you save it, this build is inspiring me. Oh, nice. What I actually always wanted to do with the hedges was to build a maze in my main Dreamlight Valley and have people come over and go through it. But several problems with that. One, don't have enough friends. Two, I would have to destroy all my builds in order to make it work. And that's why I always hoped that, you know, Eternia Isle and Storybook Vale and all that was open so you could set up something like that so people can come around, but fortunately that's never been an option. But it was always something I always wanted to do. Friends overrated, exactly. That's why I stream. I'm a late 30s-year-old guy with a heart condition. I can't say a lot of people are lining up to be my friend, unfortunately. I was never one of those people that like said, oh, if you don't drink, you're a loser and all that stuff. But now, like, most people I know like to go out to the bar and just like have a chat and all that. I can't do. I can go to the bar and have no alcohol, but it reaches a point where you can tell that they're drunk and it stops being fun. And then it just bums me out. What am I doing? I'm gonna buy some stuff. But yeah, that's why I stream. But it's good to see you back, TQ. Often we normally get like a new follow and they typically don't come back, so it's good to see you. Like, we got a follow earlier and like Spy and me are like, what the hell? That never happens. Small streamer life, I guess. I'm gonna need more monies. Alright, we'll see what we can do with this. And if we need, we will go sell some pumpkins. But it'd be good to do the Zootopia one. I've got a feeling Zootopia is going to be one of those realms that will be introduced later. I think we're definitely going to get some Zootopia characters. Considering how successful their movies are. I'll try that. So I'm suspecting whatever build we're gonna do here will probably change in the future. Sven is more stuck than he was before. Now his butt's unstuck because now his head's stuck. That pumpkin's harvest down to your last million. Yeah, I pretty much when I log in, and you'll see this in my morning routine if you go back and look. Oh no, that's gonna annoy me though. I always harvest the pumpkins first thing, and then I just load them in the chest. So eventually, when I get to the point where I am now, where I need money, I can just do a quick sell and just sell all those. So I'm slowly topping up. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I might actually do that. Yeah, plant a bush or something down there. Alright, so we kind of want to lead people that way. Ooh. We'll do these long ones. Damn, I should have got the longer ones. Gonna need more. Damn, I'm gonna have to sell. I've only got 7 minutes to finish this off. Let's go.
God fucking damn it, Dave.
We might have to test this like next week. I blame you, Spy, on that one. You had a good suggestion and I followed through with it. Hope you can live with yourself. I'm stuck in here as well. God damn it. I've got stacks of that. I'll deal with those later. I should not just still live. Otherwise I'll forget. Alright, let's gather this up. I don't like to fully waste it all, so I'll keep one row. Where are those haystacks from? The Ranch DLC? No, I believe they're a premium item that was in the store. It definitely should have been with the Ranch DLC, but it ended up being a premium item. People used them when the DLC first came out and the horses were so hard to level. A lot of people just made little circuits. I think my 12-hour stream of it, there was a good portion of it where I was just riding around in circles, jumping over those hay bales. Oh. So, there we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I always forget that one. I always forget it. I know there's a trick to it. But just so you know, TQ, this is the item here. So you can look on the wiki for the exact pack, but basically it's got this little tag next to it. It's a premium item. So you got all these in one kind of pack. I can't remember. It was added in 1.2, so it was added before even the first expansion came out. The first DLC came out.
Hello.
get some of these. Well, it's been way too much on hay bales, and to be honest, hay bales are way more expensive than they should be. Have to find another piece to build. Yeah, I'll take fences. Fences are typically pretty go-to. You probably could do the exact same with some of the fences. Or you could do... Oh, no, that's an expansion one, DLC one as well. The Alice in Wonderland hedges. I've just been like 300,000 gold coins on. Hey. Missing the try. This is why this is one of my issues with how the store is still using FOMO. I think they need to move away from FOMO and just give a catalog, because with how money is right now for everybody, people don't have the money to spend every single week. So when it pops up, you essentially have to make a sacrifice in your personal life in order to. You don't want that. You don't want people to feel a bit, manipulated and tricked. So I think they should move to more of a catalog that you can just buy anything. I also think that will earn a lot more money that way. A lot more money. You only have the Rift in Time currently. I mean, Alice in Wonderland is more like stuff you get from the premium shop. So I think we'll do something like that. And then... And what I'm going to do, because I want to trick the NPCs to actually enter in here. Now, unfortunately, Zootopia don't have their own seating, so this is going to be one of those rare cases that I use just a generic seating item to try and trick them into coming into this area. So I'll probably just shove something that's kind of thematic. If there's enough seating there, they'll draw in. Sturdy chair. I've got a bench here as well. We could put a bench at the dead end. If you just need a rest. But a couple of benches here will hopefully do it. We'll probably decorate it with trees as well afterwards, but the idea is that hopefully should draw in the NPCs to go through the maze. I don't know how great the pathing is with them, and previous experience has shown me that they're not that great with pathing, but that's the key. It's either that or put something wondrous there, because something wondrous causes them to go, oh, look, something wondrous, and they will go and look at it. That's another thing, but I don't like using that because they just stand there. It's like the clock. Clock is a wondrous thing. But I think seating's a little bit different. Feels seating's a little bit more practical. And seems a little bit more natural, and I think that's why I like it. I don't think people staring at a clock all the time is natural. Get rid of that. No, we don't need that. Oh, it doesn't sit flushly. This is what's buggering it up a little bit. I guess I could move it back slightly now that there's a bench there. Do something like that. I built a recreation of Famous Maze into other games, wondering if I can translate. You probably could. It's just... It depends on the... I reckon the DLC you want to use, though, is either this one, the Wish Blossom Ranch, or Storybook Vale. The other two, I think they're just too small. Sort of is one path, not two. But there's one path here, and then I'm going to make another one here, and then... actually, put it here. Dave, that's... What are you talking about? I know it's one line. And there's the other path, so that, like, you come here, and you can either go that way or you can go that way. So you can go that way and get a dead end, or you can go this way, and then this one's also going to have another dead end. And it will be here, and this way. And if you're stupid, you'll go this way to this dead end. Oh. I'm going to do this one. Oh. Like that. So that one line is intentional. Well, look, you mean, yeah, what one line? Because that's not one line, this is two lines. That's two lines. I mean, I probably could move that back slightly. Follow this path here, follow this path to here. One line, and that's the dead end. That's the dead end one. Oh, we can. Yeah. Back to the other side. This side? Like here? That's not one line. That's two lines. Well, this I'm still working on. That's three, damn it. That's three wide, isn't it? Damn it. Oh, I can put like a tree or a shrub. Yeah, like something poking out there. Yeah, I can put a tree. I'm gonna put a tree or something there. Like that's a tour as well, and that's a tour. Like they all should be two. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now, and we'll finish it off on Monday. And just to check whether it's going to be good enough. Damn it. Need some. Oh. Well, that's the cypress. There we go. Something like that in the middle. That kind of works. We'll test it. We'll test it on Monday and just make sure. I don't know what you're referring to though, is that one line and not two. Because the whole idea is that the two, so the characters should be able to easily scoot through it all. Or at least... Oh, here. Do you mean here? Okay, you're right. I would have spotted it when I tested it. You're completely right. Yeah. I'm assuming you meant that, because that fixes that. And then you'll go... This is a better dead end too. And then go down here, and then probably walk that way, keep that open, and then block this way, and then out. Sorry, I was blind. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we'll leave it there. We will finish off the Zootopia area on Monday. But I really appreciate everyone hanging around this week. For those watching the VOD, hi, I see you, and I do appreciate you. Thanks, Spy. Thanks, TQ, for joining again. It's always good to see a face returning, a new face that returning. But yeah, we'll keep working on it. And then once we've done it, we'll test the NPCs for it and see whether they can actually make it out properly. But I think I like it. I like this little maze. I always wanted to do a maze with it, but I wasn't really quite sure how to make it work. And I think I'm actually going to be happy with this particular one. It's the Zootopia theme. But it'll be good to see whether they introduce new stuff. So we'll leave it there. I do appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm already late to work, so I'm going to head off.